What are you going to do? But I mean, in their game. You're doing his companion quest? You know, homework. Fine. Discussion board posts. Did you do Niall?
You got something to say, Inez? Notice you've been watching me all day.
Just checking you over. I might have heard you yelling in your sleep again last night. Seemed like a pretty bad one. You all right?
Sorry if I woke you.
A nightmare ain't a thing to be ashamed of. If you're a worrier, and you know you are, you're liable to be more frequent. You ought to talk to someone about them. Might help.
I'll take that under advisement. Thanks.
Oh, digital symbol.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Who?
Fastest way forward is through.
Something like that. But mine had a good ending.
Let's dispense with the howdy you do.
Where all the manies go? Manies, where are you? Are you okay? dead bodies over here.
That must be the N-ray range. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in our faces, huh?
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed. Someone call for a medic.
She wants some drugs.
Yeah.
You broke? Okay, ain't got 4,000 bits, that's for sure.
Never let a locked door stop us before. Let's look for another way in. Law. You can bet this is the work of those cultists we tangled with outside. But what's the gain from butchering a bunch of scientists? Good job, Commander. Seems the power's been rerouted. We should look around.
Get the fuck out of my way.
We can hear yours. Wrinkly little group fingers of yours. Bring them close.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work. 0.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by... is it 30 or... Oh! Hello!
This doesn't look good. Got any gauze, coagulants, maybe at least 5 tourniquets?
I was unaware that Victor, that is, Archivist Clemens, requested aid. Did he? I hope you're here to help regardless. That would be nice. Yes, of course. Such an excellent way to ground the mind when facing one's impending demise. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds. 3 days ago, the range was inundated with fiends. Cultists, I believe. I am unaware if they're immensely foolhardy or simply mad, but they've caused no shortage of destruction. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual forms were sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays. It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it. Don't worry. I'll just be here, in my deepening puddle of blood.
I'm gonna start singing the Revolution song from, wait.
Fear not, my brethren. The eyes of the unworthy cannot behold our transcendent forms.
Look there, on the counter. Reckon it's the N-ray scanner that scientist was on about.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Before it can become everything.
Got some bad
Want me to take the heat off you, Commander? Just stay with me. Commander?
customers about.
Take him out! Hit him hard! How are you still upright over there?
Straight at them.
Little pick-me-up for you. Back in business. Ain't familiar with this tech. Cultist, maybe?
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for
hell?
delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
trouble ahead.
Isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my attention with your dissonance?
Let's skip the diplomacy. I'm coming for...
To the rescue! Sight unseen! Let's get you healed!
On your toes.
Until basic preventative measures were put in place. After
Look at the sad little sprat.
Got company,
in his
Commander.
corrugated...
Easy with the fratricide!
Airstrikes are leaking outside, Commander.
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander!
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. I hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room with all of my innards within. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range. Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste. There's no such thing as invisibility. The cultists are out of phase. Also, I strongly recommend against exposing yourself to processed N-rays. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. But if you're not attached to the solid state of your organs, I suppose it might be nice to be less visible for a few hours. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation, out of phase refers to a shift in the dimensional presence of these cultists. They are physically here, but only partially, hence their unseen state. It's fascinating. But the outstanding fear for my life has made it difficult to think scientifically. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Give me all those magnets. Magnet. Hey, wait a minute. Really what they call you? What? Oh, where to put them? Yay! Yeah. Any of those. And then also the ones that have the background of the shrink ray as well. Up the stairs.
Enemy fool enough to approach my holdout. I will ask you to stop. The path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more. Before you die.
Sisters. Hey, Mama.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge to sway me. I cannot allow this. I cannot allow our efforts to be in vain. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth. Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. At the end of all things, my decisions were predestined. I am not at liberty to divulge the reasoning behind my actions. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain, the words would be lost on you. The time for talk ends forever!
Level 16. You need to put a scope on it.
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
That snake. You think the Abbot's involved too? If he ain't, he's in for a rude awakening. We should get ourselves back to the monastery.
Transition to the Golden Ridge.
I've got some thoughts about what happened with Victor, when you've the time.
Oh, I said transition to the Golden Ridge. Please, you remember from the last time you played?
I don't know why the commander insists on pairing me with you. We've nothing in common. I can't even speak with you about pitchball scores.
Why not? I like pitchball.
What? Really? Who's your favorite team?
If there's anything worse than my former fellow Protectorate subjects, it's corporate toadies.
Yeah.
Impressive killing, Commander. Wish I'd been here to partake. I'm not seeing their hierarch Ziegler out here. I'll go take a quick look inside and verify you got him. They're all dead, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch Ziegler isn't with them. I did find one of our communication devices, though. Seems like he took a small group of acolytes with him to study a rift on Paradise Island. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Oi, 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 oi. What the hell was that? Oi, 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 oi.
Arbiter Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate Welcome Protocol, which may include burning, prodding, and/or light electrical shocks. Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing and really funny. Readying database.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I don't envy anyone in the Order's janitorial sciences. They're gonna have a hell of a time scraping him off the walls. And the floors. And the ceiling. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True. But DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being
Mac
a
and
hero.
cheese and
After
nuggets.
Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. With you around, that is. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed. It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Not today, no. I'll do it when I come down for dinner.
Thank law the displaced listen to reason. Think of the cost if our predictions had not been heeded.
Grand Architect Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. No? How grand! Then we are already in alignment. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you. Well, that's certainly a relief. Let's hope we live long enough to enjoy the fruits of your diplomatic labor.
If it's this bad down here, can't imagine what the situation's like upstairs.
Ah.